Cowboy fans, Cowboy Nation, it's me, Cowboy Legends for Life, coming back at you again with another video with my host. Would you like the last one? And when I say this is that I had a few days off. I took off for a few days since Friday. I think it was the last day, or Thursday the last time I made a video. I forgot. But I'm back now since yesterday. I went away for almost a week and spent time with family and visited my brother close to the area. So I needed a few days off. That's all. And so now I'm back a little bit today, and I'm refreshed a little bit and ready to go. And all the stuff, and probably this coming week, at the end of this week, I'll start going back into the groove of things I'm supposed to be doing outside this realm of my home and everything. But other than that, I had a good conversation with a couple of family members, and actually a particular family member of mine that I spent time with, my cousin Brock. He's a very brilliant man, okay, and a very dedicated person. He's always been like that. And so we had a discussion about something we came up with about the All-Star game, Pro Bowl for the NFL, and how lame it's become, and so insignificant it's become. And it's good to be picked for a Pro Bowl spot. That's the one thing. It's a great thing. That's a great honor, okay? But it's another thing to see the game being played and seeing it played as if it's about nothing. And he came up with an idea, and I got to second the emotion. It's a pretty damn good idea, okay? Is that we go through the NFL for 16 games, basically 17 games completely out of the season. And then we have the postseason. And then we have the Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Or now they put the Pro Bowl in front of the Super Bowl, thinking that the Pro Bowl will be more significant before the Super Bowl. Okay, maybe it helped a little bit, but it's not as significant as being picked and primarily as an all-star, as an all-American team and all of that being picked as a pro, okay? But he came up with an idea, said this is what we should do to make the Pro Bowl more significant. At the beginning of the season, which begins really during draft time in March, okay, that's when the NFL season really begins, and then we on to the training camps and all the other stuff we do. They do preseason comes of the games, and we normally play 4 preseason games. What we should do is this: play 3 preseason games, and then play Pro Bowl that was picked during the previous season for those who were picked. And play the 4th game as the Pro Bowl for the beginning that marks the beginning of the NFL season. That way, it could be more significantly highlighted as the game progresses. I think that would help even progress the game even further now that it's become America's #1 game. It's probably going to be like that for a very, very long time. Now we got this scandal about baseball about stealing signs, which they've been doing the last 3 seasons. It's just decided they're going to do something about it. That's all about it. The Red Sox should be punished too. They got caught doing it when they won the World Series last, and they should be punished too. Not just the Astros. Okay, they just decided to go ahead and get the Astros for it, but the Red Sox did it too. All right. Anyway, fact of the matter is this: that I think that if you really think about, as he said, and I was like, you know what? Damn, that's a good idea. Damn, that's good. We should think about putting the Pro Bowl as a 4th, basically preseason game before the NFL starts for the regular season game, making the Pro Bowl that initial beginning of the season. You know, and then you don't have to make the players play all out. Just have the names that were picked the previous season, and then have them play their pros in their position. That way, they could all show up for the game. You understand? Instead of just saying, those who have made it to the postseason are picked first, but they're primarily not going to play because the Super Bowl is more priority than the Pro Bowl that's week before. They may show up there, but they may not play. You get what I'm saying? So if you play them during the 4th week of the preseason, basically being the Pro Bowl itself, I mean, they're all going to be there, and it's all going to be significant. And I think that we should talk about that with people outside of our own homes and outside of our own realm, along with people who may be in contact with the NFL. And make it that so. Make the Pro Bowl just before the regular season starts. Make it the 4th game of the preseason, making it the official season for the NFL. And we'll just do the first 3 games, the first 3 preseasons, getting the rookies ready, see who's got what, and all the other things, and then we see the Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? We still may even have the fourth regular season game, but it'll still be played for the fourth game of the fourth week of that season as a Pro Bowl. You understand? And then the NFL season starts. I think that's pretty good. I think that's a pretty good idea because I think a lot of people would be interested in watching that in the beginning of the season. Say, well, who was picked before that? And say, I'm about to see this person play. You understand? And believe me, they're not going to go all out. They're going to preserve those players as much as they can. But I think it will be more dynamic. The people who see the Pro Bowl as not the same thing as maybe the All-Star game in the NBA or All-Star game in baseball, which is more significant to me. Because actually, when you're playing baseball, you're playing for something as well. Because if the All-Star game, the American League wins, I think the home team will be the American League and vice versa. I don't know if they still do that, but that's what they did before to make it more significant. And it's always been a very more exciting thing when you watch the All-Star Pro baseball game. And then you got other tidbits like the home run derby, which I absolutely love, the home run derby and all that stuff. All right, and all the other things that goes along with that. And like in the NBA, you got the 3-point shot, and you got the dunk game. What do they call it? The dunk, dunking game, where people show how their skills on how dunking the ball. You know what I'm talking about. I'm being an old man, but that's what I'm talking about. And so you got those significant games in the NBA and in baseball. The only thing they have in football was the quarterback hitting the targets, and I think that's cool. But it's not as good as the others. Believe it or not, for such a powerful game as the NFL. To make something more dramatic for a competition that people can share. And just ignore the phone, please, because it started to annoy me. Anyway, so people can share. So with that, I think that that's an idea my cousin came up with, and I second that emotion. I want you guys what you think about that. Do you think that the Pro Bowl should be played as during the fourth week of the preseason game, while people still play their preseason games? You have also the Pro Bowl, or it was going to be played after the fourth game of the preseason, or be it itself the fourth game of the preseason. You know what I mean? And we still have that practice, that time for getting the teams and the players ready. And then the season for the NFL starts the following week, or that's to that effect. Tell me what you think. That's all I wanted to put out there for today. Peace.